Thirupungur Om Namah Shivaya. In this video, just I want to share some information about Thirupungur Sivalokanathar temple. It is a very ancient Shiva temple which is situated near Vaithisaran Koil, about 2 kilometers from Vaithisaran Koil and about 13 kilometers from Mailadurai. You can find only in 3 Shiva temples in Tamil Nadu where a Nandi Emberuman or Nandi Bhagavan just moved little bit away from his place to give darshan for devotees. You know, Thirupungur Upper Peruman for Upper Peruman, Pattiswaram for Thiruñana Sambandar Peruman, and Thirupungur for Nandanar Peruman. Actually, you may hear the story of Nandanar, one of the 63 Nayanmars. He was born in a cobbler family, very lower caste family. You know, in the olden days, untouchability was in peak. So, and Nandanar, actually, even though he was born in cobbler family, actually he worked in the paddy field under the landlord. Actually, that landlord was having, that time he had 40 acres of land. He worked in that land. And through the stories, through his friends, through his relatives, he got to know about our Nadaraja Perumal, Chidambaram, Thillayambala. So, he wants to see Nadaraja, our Thillayambala. So he wants to visit Chidambaram, but he knows his situation because he was so poor. Actually, he was for daily earnings. He has to depend on that landlord, and even though he is working the entire day, he will get only a meager amount of money. So within this amount, he could not be able to visit Chidambaram. But day by day, initially he has only a curiosity which drives him to visit Chidambaram. But day by day it grows very bigger, and then he took a oath to see a Lord Nadaraja in Chidambaram. So very often, while he was getting the salary from his landlord, he just reiterated that he wants to meet Lord Shiva Chidambaram. But landlord, actually he thought about that he was from lower sect. Just initially the landlord thought that he was joking, so he didn't take that things very seriously. And many times our Nandanar stated that he wants to go Chidambaram. So, but one day jokingly landlord said that, as you know that we are having, I'm having 40 acres of land. Within one night, if you show all this land, then we will think about the amount. I will give you a meager amount. So I will give you an amount to visit Chidambaram. We will think about that things. And on hearing this, Nandanar became very sad. 40 acres of land within the one night. How would it possible to plow all that land? So he thought that, okay, so this is our fate because he was born in a lower sect, and even he was born in very poor. So he thought that in this birth I would not be able to meet a Lord Shiva. But What a miracle! On the very next day, they visited the landlord visited the paddy field. He found that the entire 40 acres of land showed, and directly he went to meet Nandana. He narrated all the things, and then he praised Nandana with amazing words, and he gave a little amount of money and asked Nandana to visit Chidambaram. So Nandana, his joy was boundless. He cried many times because he thought that this birth he cannot able to visit Chidambaram. But now he had the opportunity to see a Lord Shiva. So while he was going to, the olden days, they have to walk from their place by taking a little amount of money with them and little amount of food to take while they are going to the other places. So while he was going to Chidambaram, he visited the Thirupungur, because Thirupungur is on the way. This is situated near Mayiladurai, Vaithiswaran Kovil. These are all on the line. So he visited Thirupungur. He was from the cobbler family, and he knows that he could not be able to enter the Lord Shiva temple. But he was very fond devotee of Lord Shiva. So he stand in front of the temple, he start to praise our Thirupungur Perumal by using hymns. Lord Shiva was very much excited. He felt that the hymns are very good, and he wants to see the devotee who reciting these hymns. So he asked the Dwarabalaka. Dwarabalaka, the two gods on the two sides. So first if anybody wants to meet Lord Shiva, first they have to get the permission from our Nandiyambarama, then they have to get the permission from Dwarabalaka, then only we can meet our Lord Shiva. So he asked Dwarabalaka, who was singing this beautiful hymn. And Dwarabalaka said about the Nandana. So the Lord Shiva wants to see Nandana. So he asked our Nandiyambarama to move little bit so that he could see the Nandana. So our Nandiyambarama moved a little bit so that Lord Shiva can directly see the Nandana Varuna. So this is the story related to our Thirupungur Sivalokanathar temple. If you have the chance, please visit Sivalokanathar Thirupungur, which is 2 kilometers away from Vaithiswaran temple and 13 kilometers from Mayiladurai. Om Namah Shivaya.